Hey guys, Josh from CaliforniaThroughMyLens.com. I'm here with my friends Kirby and Jared, and today we're hiking to the Bridge to Nowhere. The trailhead for Bridge to Nowhere is located about 30 minutes north of the Southern California town of Azusa. We're at the trailhead for Bridge to Nowhere. It's not even 7 a.m. and it is completely full in the parking lot, so get here early on the weekends. The hike is 10 miles round trip with about 1,200 feet of elevation, and while it's not technically hard, it's still a long hike, especially for those that don't hike often. The trail is easy to follow in the beginning as it goes along a dirt road, heads past a campground, and then connects with the creek. Before long, you'll be at one of the many water crossings. There's two ways to do this. Get in the water or try to rock off. Water's better. Just be prepared to get wet on this trail as it will take you way too long to try to hop across the rocks. Plus, it's a nice added bonus in the summer to be in and out of the water so much so you can cool off. The water feels so nice. It's really nice and cold. The best suggestion I can give on following the trail is just to stay right as much as possible as you make your way back. I would definitely recommend downloading a GPS track like all trails to make it easier to follow. The trail goes along the remains of an old road that was constructed in the 1930s and that was originally planned to connect Azusa and Wrightwood.
You can see there's actually some sections that have asphalt.
It's crazy to think that a road used to go this far back into the canyon, but it's pretty interesting to hike along something historic like this. We managed to stay out of the sun for 2.5 miles, but unfortunately it's reached the top of the canyon walls. Probably even want to start earlier than 7 a.m. on a hot summer day like this one.
Also, watch out for poison oak.
This is a popular summer trail, but note that once the sun comes up, it's incredibly hot. Sometimes it can be up to 100 degrees in the canyon.
Look at that, they even installed a little bridge. This wasn't here last time I was here. We are now entering the Sheep Mountain Wilderness.
So there is 1,300 feet of elevation on this hike, but most of it is just going up and down along the river's edge, not any crazy straight up hills.
Dude, check it out, Swan Rock. You guys see that? Let me know in the comments. We got a little off trail, so we had to scramble up the side. It's Kirby's fault.
Even though I've done this trail multiple times, it's still pretty easy to get lost off of what is the official trail. That being said, as long as you're following the creek and trying to stay to the right, you should be going in the right direction. Some of these water crossings are like knee deep, and we're at the end of July right now.
Now we basically just have to walk that road, come around the bend, and we should see the bridge.
Coming out of the canyon is where we start getting a little bit of the uphill. Luckily, the way the canyon bends, we have been able to stay out of the sun most of the way, so it actually ended up being not too bad. I'm sure it'll be warm on the way back though. Note that as you go uphill on this last section, that there are lots of pokey plants. This is like a little torture run right here. Little pokey. You can see how high we are above the canyon floor right now, so this last portion is definitely where you gain the most elevation. After coming around the last bend, you'll be greeted with the sign for the Bridge to Nowhere.
Welcome to the Bridge to Nowhere. It's technically private property, so you can't camp out here or anything, but you can go explore the bridge. There it is, first view of the bridge.
2 hours later, we made it to the Bridge to Nowhere. When you finally make it to the bridge, you'll be greeted by an awesome concrete structure that's a crazy sight to see in the middle of a canyon with no road connecting it. They made the bridge as part of the road's construction, but when the road washed out in 1938, the project was basically abandoned, leaving the bridge in the middle of nowhere like it is today. I always enjoy walking around and taking it in from all the different angles, plus on the weekends they do bungee jumping from the bridge. I haven't done it, but here's an old clip I saw of someone actually doing it. If you have the energy and it's a warm summer day, consider hiking all the way down to the stream past the bridge, as there's some great swimming holes down there. The water can be pretty cold, but it's super refreshing, especially when it's hot outside. Once you get down to the bottom, there's some amazing swimming holes. The water is definitely cold though. It was about 6 feet deep under the waterfall, and it was a great spot to cool off, especially because it was a hot summer day. Thanks for hiking the Bridge to Nowhere with me, one of my favorite hikes in Southern California. You can read all about it at californiathroughmylens.com, and we'll see you on the next video.